after a garden gummy. For scientific reasons, we're gonna keep, we'll say, the size of the gummy the same. We might experiment with size in the future. But we're back again, and we're here playing Ghost Dogs of Moonlake, this time on Senior Mode. Once again, a warning to my Misophonia people. If you do not like the sounds of eating, especially crunchy foods like Sun Chips and Kit Kat bars, if you do not like the sound of swallowing, if you do not like the sound of drinking Dr. Pepper, if you do not like the sound of lip smacking or vocal stimming, please proceed with caution and much love. Alright, let's get started.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moonlake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
So one thing I think I actually forgot to mention when I started playing the last one is I've never played a Nancy Drew game on the most highest difficulty. I was content with winning it on easy mode and that was it. So...
Dear Ned, back in the 20s is his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally...
That is a woman who got tired of society and said, fuck it. Get that tree cut down. Too late, bitch. Aquafresh. They gave us Aquabina? Seriously? They have no respect. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. Nancy, I'm really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Sally, P.S. My cell phone number is 215-555-5389. P.P.S. Please don't hate me. In today's world, she would have called Nancy with their cell phones beforehand.
Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows. What are you so afraid of?
The dogs! Those dogs! Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
The way this game freaked me out when I was a kid.
What is that?
Did that dramatic lesbian from San Francisco follow us here? I am not here for this bullshit.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Get your ass out here, Abby.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
You dramatic... Speaker of the House, Mitch McConnell?
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
Okay. I have a genuine question to the audience. For those of you who do watch birds, what is the appeal? I'm not judging, I'm just asking. What's the appeal? Explain it to me. That's just what I want to know.
Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry...
The Midnight Howl. Who took the 101 Dalmatians?
This is not good.
How much is that doggy in the forest? The one with the glowing angry eyes. Ooh, pretty bird. Waldo Matthias. Okay, question. Why would the guy who hunted Malone be buried on Malone's property? Wait, I just realized. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It... Snooky. Our beloved dog. I shouldn't laugh, but all I'm imagining is a dachshund with a bouffant. Piffin paff. Piffin paff. Piffin paff. Cedric Cosmo Cranky. Yeah, that's the nickname you want. Stench. Vitus. Wait a second. This is an anti-Drew game. Time to start taking notes. Do you think Iggy and Iggy are pals at the farm?
Looks like paw prints.
Sacre bleu. Curious.
Very curious.
Sometimes you have to just get lost in the maze to hit everything, so... Navigate. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was already bad at geography and map, whatever the map thingamabob skill is. The one that they like really pushed, where you like had to figure out how to use like a compass and shit. Never could get a grasp of it. This bullshit again? Let's check our little notesy thingy. Shameless plug, but alright. Looks like we're going to bed until we can talk to Dick Cheney.
There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds.
That's not real.
You can recognize them by...
Okay, here's what I'm trying to figure out. The last time I played under these conditions, I usually picked the sassy answer. And for whatever reason, I'm picking the lawful good answer and answering to authority. And I don't know if that's just because this is different or if it's code switching from my very messed up family. Let's find out.
I gotta have some torque.
I think that also became a meme along with, it's locked. Nope, wrong. Got it.
Out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven.
I heard autism. You get the point.
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be.
My dad basically said the same thing, and, I don't talk to him anymore, so.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Think I could get some from him?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
I don't want to think about. Ew! I actually kind of like worms. Worms are kind of like the only bugs I like. And I think it's because they don't have legs. Anything that has more than 6 legs is pretty much a creation of the devil, and the one exception to that rule is Appa, because Appa is big and cute. It's a long way of saying I just don't like insects. Okay, I guess I'll be going. You know what? Aquafina is appropriate to use to prime a well, and that's about all it's appropriate for. Okay. Let's try to go get some pictures of the birdies. And let's just get lost in the woods. Oh, there's the plank. It was right in front of my face. Okay, we're just gonna get lost in the maze to cover everything.
That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
I can appreciate a man who likes dogs and treats them well, not like status symbols or prize fighters. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm Team Ned. Not out of any particular passion, but simply because I don't like change. And all my childhood, I believed that Ned and Nancy were boyfriend and girlfriend, and they were destined to be together, and I don't like change, so I refuse to let go of that. But I will say, one wonders the wardrobe circumstances of Frank washing his car.
Sure, my brother here would say a uniform automatically makes somebody more suspicious. Because most people assume that a uniform makes the wearer less suspicious. Right, Joe? Right. Of course, then again, your really, really smart perp is going to Joe. We get the picture.
See, I was thinking that anyone in a uniform automatically makes someone suspicious because A-C-A-B.
No patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and...
But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
I hate bugs.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moonlake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of...
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the early... He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moonlake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
So I had him pegged all along. 11 minutes later.
Now that they're all sorted, I
There
can
we
do
go.
some reading.
Tax evasion. Isn't that what actually got Al Capone? This game came out after the 2000s, but they have a news article from 1997 about Emily bitching about the new park laws.
It's blocked.
Oh, I forgot to talk to the dude. Fuck!
Las Vegas,
Oh,
and her number
no.
is 702-555-9137.
Did I just
Sorry to
soft lock
bother you
myself?
again, but
Jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew.
Thank God.
I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement. Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, but you were a cutie. Again, getting lost in the woods is probably just the most beneficial thing to do in this case.
3 minutes later.
Okay, now we have to go to nighttime, and we have to do it all again, 'cause bullshit.
2 minutes later.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing one. Come on. Alright.
Those look too rotten.
That's why you should look under them for bugs. Gotcha.
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal. Here.
See, here's the thing. Nancy is country to the city people, and Nancy is city to the country people. Okay, lost one more time.
It said it would show him where the gold was, but all it has on it is that inscription.
Hello?
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really old turkey. Can't tell. Don't care.
Guys.
So how's life as a dog catcher? Keep the faith, Nancy. If that gold hasn't been found yet, all it means is that nobody as smart as you has looked for it yet.
Later, guys.
Watch out for dogs. Just watch out, period.
Okay, so maybe Frank just tapped into the praise kink. It does look really beautiful there. Okay, I'll be honest. I grew up in what a lot of people, I think, would refer to as upper class. I didn't go to, like, private school. I went to public school, but we did have multiple vehicles, and we got to go on summer vacation every single year. And I'm quickly learning that that was not the norm for everybody. But we did always vacation on the lakes in our upper state. I have a lot of good memories from that time.
How's the bird watching coming along?
That sounded like a hawk. Huh? I better get out of here. My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Bye! Bum, 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 bum. Ow! That was really loud.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was
No.
looking at birds and...
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
Perfection. And if I recall correctly, this gets a senior game difficulty upgrade. So what are the chances that Harry Houdini's cousin and the former
Hi,
girlfriend
Vivian. It's
of
Nancy
a
Drew.
mafia boss would be
I'm
best
afraid
friends?
so. It's been fun talking to you.
23 skidoo, kiddo!
23 skidoo. To leave quickly, or get out of here. American slang phrase from the 20th century, especially in the 1920s. Okay, so they kind of did their research. Well, better research than the last game. I'm impressed that I'm memorizing the path as well as I am. forever? Okay.
4 minutes later.
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
Wait, I think I have to do the Baldo thing every single time. Fuck! I have to make a miracle happen again. I can't do it twice. I'm not Jesus. Okay, so maybe I can make it happen twice. Thank God. Okay, now I need to remember colors.
2 minutes later.
Haha.
So you're the ghost dogs. You look pretty real to me.
Oh, look at the little babies. Look at the little babies. I love dogs. I like cats too, but I'm allergic to cats. Dental Glow. Glow-in-the-dark toothpaste. Safe for humans and pets. Lasts for 3 hours. Washes easily. Why would somebody make that? Malone and his stupid puzzles can take a flying leap. That just tells you exactly who it was.
600 pounds of gold bullion. Wow.
Alright, end game time.
Hey there, Nancy. Why, what on earth have we got here?
Hi, bitch.
Nancy, wait! Let's talk about this. This can just be our little secret. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, remember? Nancy!
The gold's all yours, Em. Enjoy it while you can. Dear Ned, as soon as I got out of the tunnels, Emily had left a door open. Which reminds me, did I mention that those 4 ghost dogs are actually very sweet? They're so sweet, in fact, that Sally is seriously thinking about adopting them. How's that for irony? Ever yours, Nancy.
Alright, so that in total took about 3 hours and 15 minutes. I think a lot of that was phone calls, I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay. I was playing accurate to how I would actually act in real life if this were my case. So, again, this is a lot of fun, and I think I'm gonna do it again. And the next one will be Secret of Shadow Ranch. So, please join us next time. Bye.